All right, man, the New York Jets, they did some house cleaning Tuesday, sending Sauce Gardner to Indy, Q-Dub, Quinn Williams to Dallas, and even Jacoby Myers, who was shipped from the desert of Vegas to sunny old Duval County. And we got the reviews from the Raiders and the Broncos game Thursday night, and we will hear from the podcast panel as they will give you their picks and predictions for week 10, man. And lastly, at the end of the show, we will have an NFL trivia showdown. That's for the first time getting in the ring. It will be Supreme. He'll be taking on Young Mark in a head-to-head trivia. So that's the itinerary for today, man. Let's lock in and let's roll right here on the Sports Talk Show, baby.
I can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, yeah. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah. I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up? I told her move over. Enough of that mediocre, I've been the man since cruising around in the stroller. I got ice in my veins like a cut in Minnesota. Why not show you how I'm built? Come a little closer, ayy. Lot of heart, been smart, aura gotta glow. We can restart, give head start, still get the same result. I'm about mine, don't you get it confused. I'ma win again, yeah, that's all that I do. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me.
All right, man, we thank you sports fans around the world for being here with us on this Saturday afternoon. Wherever in the world you are watching us right now, man, on YouTube. Welcome to the Real Sports Talk Show. And here we talk about the hottest news in the sports world. This is the place to be if you want to hear some of the best round table discussions about sports from absolutely the best sports minds sitting right here before me in the business, man. So real quick, shout out to all our sponsors, man, at packdora.com, sportsline.com, and bonfire.com, which is the official home of the Real Sports Podcast merchandise. And I'm talking about, we got shirts, hats, and hoodies, man. You can use promo code R2Gear and get 15% off everything in the store, man. So it's getting a little cold out here, man. So you might want to go and grab your hoodie, man. So I'm telling you, go ahead and do that, man. And our new sponsor, at W Energy. And if you need that pickup, if you need that spark to get through your long work day, or if you need some of that energy when you go to the gym, you need a little bit of that use W, man. Choose W. They got cool, unique flavors, and it is 100% zero sugar added. Zero sugar, man. Also, they have it in pre-workout as well. So DUBBY W, get a kick in your day. Use that energy. Promo code is use promo code R2 Energy. R2 Energy. And get 10% off, man. 10% off. All the links is in the description box below here. All right, man. Anybody getting ladybugs in their house? Well, I got ladybugs up in. It's crazy.
It's cold outside.
I got ladybugs. I guess so. I got ladybugs on my ceiling that I'm about to kill in a minute. But
come on, man.
Okay, man, ladies and gentlemen. Hell, you know how far it is downstairs? They got to go. They're about to go. But I got the creme de la creme sitting right here. They are the creme de la creme. They are the cream of the crop. They are the entertainment for today, ladies and gentlemen. They are the Real Sports Podcast panel. And ladies and gentlemen, you already know I got to start off with the host of the Purple and Gold Bars podcast over on YouTube, man. I'm telling you, go check him out. He is on every single day on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications for the man, ladies and gentlemen, representing the mighty Minnesota Vikings. He is the Canadian destroyer, Latino Heat himself, ladies and gentlemen. He is supreme in the building.
What's going on, everybody? I am the host of the Purple and Gold Bar shows, Real to Sports' very own Canadian Latino Heat, ladies and gentlemen. You know,
don't do it.
You know, it's awesome to be a part of the crew and to talk football with these incredible minds. Always giving you guys expert commentary, expert analysis, awesome roundtable topics, and some of the best personalities you're going to find on YouTube. So stick around.
You better know it.
You're in for a show.
There you go. You know it, baby. Latino Heat. Trying to tell you, boy. Trying to tell you. Also, yeah. Orale! My dude.
That's right.
All right. Hey, y'all know he's the OG. I got the OG. Speaking of them Vikings, boy, I got the OG. Yes, sir. Residing right now in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Yes, sir. This man is a living legend, a true bona fide, certified gold jacket Hall of Famer. Yes, sir. My man. That's my man right there. The living legend, representing also the mighty Minnesota Vikings. He's the dog. He is Q-Dog.
What's going on, people? So glad y'all were able to tune into our 1 o'clock show today. As you know, those who have been tuning in the last 2 weeks, I've been kind of down on my Vikings, especially that Thursday night game. We played like pretty trash. I wasn't able to have enough breath to sound my horn or to do the score check. But I wasn't going to do it until they showed me something different. And Lord and behold, last Sunday, well, y'all must have heard my cry because offense, defense, and special teams, boy, y'all did it, boy. Y'all went in Detroit, 9-point underdog, and played an exceptional scripted game. They didn't know what hit them. And so I'll tell you, I'm just proud of y'all. I'm playing. JJ came back in a hostile environment, third game ever playing like football, and went in there and they never lost a game in Michigan. And they kept their streak going, and so he's a special kid, and I think we'll see more goodness from him from years to come. He just only played his third NFL game. I like the dog in him. He's wired different. And so, therefore, I'm glad that y'all did that. Y'all made me proud that today I can officially come back to my horn and sound my horn and get ready for this Baltimore Ravens team that's coming into the house tomorrow. Let's go, boys. Go, baby. Go.
Let's go.
Go. Go.
Come on now.
Go. Go.
Hey, boys, bring up the rhythm. Bring up the rhythm.
Let's go.
Turn it over.
Come on,
Mark. Don't do it to yourself, Mark.
Get it.
I never do it.
It's all right, though. You'll do it when we come to Dallas.
Can't wait. Can't
Speaking
wait.
of Dallas, he represents America. They call America's team, ladies and gentlemen, the richest franchise in all of sports down at AT&T Stadium. Jerry's World is what they call it. Jerry's World. They are the 5-time Super Bowl champion, the Dallas Cowboys, who's going to get killed next Sunday by the chill. My man, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5-time Super Bowl champion, one of the most prestigious franchises in all of sports, the Dallas Cowboys, is Wall Street in the building.
Thank you, host, for that beautiful introduction. I just want to say hello to all my Cowboy fans out there, all the fans to the Real to Sports podcast. That's the beautiful North Carolina day-to-day host. I'm looking to talk some sports and kick some butt in the process with my guys here, man.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Streets is back in the building. And last but not least, baby, still 2-7, but we don't give a damn. Representing the black hole, the silver and black attack. Yes, sir. We are the 3-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas Raiders. And I'm telling you, y'all better start watching that UFL, man. UFL. He's a fan of the defending UFL champion, the DC Defenders, ladies and gentlemen. He is the day one Mr. Young Mark in the building.
Hey, man, say what you want about my Raiders and their performance on Thursday. I'd rather be a Raider fan than to be a Cowboys fan any day of the week.
Oh
And
my
I
God.
just want to
Here we
say
go.
ahead of time to my guy, the host, my Raider brother, my right hand man, I apologize. I sincerely apologize to you, my man, for the beat down of the week. I got to reveal to you on Tuesday during the power hour.
Holy
I
shit.
saw a score last night that offended the hell out of me. It made me cuss out loud. Wait till we get on the mark on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. I got something for you.
Oh, bro, don't tell me, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, well, check it out Tuesday, man. Good plug in too. Good plug in. Tuesday at 7, man. Mark be coming, boy. He be killing me on it, bro. Oh, John Stover, what's up? John
What's
Stover
going
is
on?
definitely
What
in
up,
the
nephew?
building. John
Oh, Lord,
Stover.
have mercy.
The Green Bay
Oh,
Packers is in the
they
building.
struggling. They
The
struggling,
Green Bay
boy.
Packers.
They struggling. They leaking oil, host.
Yeah, bro. They sure is, bro. They is leaking. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Quarterback shaky. Boy, I
Champs.
don't know.
they got the champs next, boy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, quarterback a
Oh.
little shaky, bro.
Yeah, a little shaky out there, boy.
Yeah, a little shaky, bro.
Shaky.
Miss Dupree, how you doing, Miss Dupree? Miss Dupree. She said, congratulations. Hey, he made the lineup. My man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Miss Dupree, Virginia Beach. Shout out to Virginia Beach out there. Virginia Beach. Well, I know it's good weather out there right now.
Newport News.
Yeah. Man, Newport News, Hampton. Oh,
Yes,
my
sir.
God, bro.
North
But good
Smith.
weather out there, bro.
I used to be my stomping ground back in the early 2000s.
What? I rolled through
man.
that. Yeah, bro. A couple of, Hey, one thing about that place, man, that Chesapeake Bay Bridge, boy. Good God Almighty. But when the wind ain't right, boy, you be scared. You don't call that thing. Hey, that bridge, it's a bridge, y'all. Chesapeake Bay. When you go out there, it's a bridge and it goes underground.
Yeah.
It goes underground and you come back up. But man, when you come out of it, that wind, because it's like a 2-lane. And that wind be blowing, man, be blowing you like this. And it's about a good, about 5 Mile Street?
Yeah, it's a good little ride.
About 5 miles. That's a yeah.
I don't like bridges, long bridges over water and shit like that. I don't like that.
My wife, she can't stand it.
I can't stand it. I've never been a fan. It's one going to Orlando, man. I always make my wife drive that part. I just get out there. I don't like heights and driving that bridge up. Ooh, I just close my eyes while she drive it. I can't take it. I got like a phobia or something.
Yeah. That boy crazy. That boy in Wilmington too, boy, with the battleships and all that on the side. Oh, yeah. That boy it goes high. That boy.
I don't like
it don't bother me though. It don't bother me. I'm good. It don't bother me. My wife, she can't stand heights. And long story short, we went to a Duke game, beautiful as Duke in Virginia, and we sat all the way up at the top in the Coliseum. And that girl there, she was holding on like a cat.
I was like that at the Hornets game. The first Hornets game I went to, I was like that. I was like
she would hold it on
like that.
Oh, I said I ain't coming back up here no more. I joking there, boy. She was scared as all know what, boy. She was more nervous than a hooker in church. She was scared, boy. But nevertheless, man, thank you guys for being here. He says hard out here for a pimp. When you try to get the money for the rent. For real. It's a rough season for everyone this year. Mm-hmm. Rough ain't the word, bro. Rough ain't the word. It's pathetic. But hey, it's all good. It's all good. Nevertheless, man. John Stover is definitely in the live chat. Mr. Dupree's up in the live chat. And then you others that's not showing your face, man, that's up in the live chat, man. I got Supreme, I got Day One, I got Wall Street, and I got the Hall of Famer right here. And they finna give you a show, but got to jump to some seriousness. The other day, man, we the NFL world, sports world, man, they lost Cowboys defensive lineman Marshawn Kneeland, who passed away at the age of 24. I'm just going to read what the Cowboys agent said. He says it is with extreme sadness that the Dallas Cowboys share that Marshawn Kneeland tragically passed away this morning. The Cowboys said in a statement, Marshawn was a beloved teammate and member of the organization. Our thoughts and prayers regarding Marshawn are with his girlfriend, Catalina, and his family. Kneeland's agent, Jonathan Persley, said in the statement, I am shattered to confirm that my client and dearest friend, Marshawn Kneeland, passed away last night. I watched him fight his way from a hopeful kid at Western Michigan with a dream to being a respected professional for the Dallas Cowboys. Marshawn poured his heart into every snap and every practice and every moment on the field. To lose someone with his talent, spirit, and goodness is a pain I can hardly put into words. My heart aches for his family, his teammates, and everyone who loved him. And I hope they feel the support of the entire football community during this unimaginable time. I ask that you will please give his loved ones the privacy and compassion that is needed as they grieve this tremendous loss. The NFL said in a statement, we are deeply saddened by the tragic news of the passing of Cowboys Marshawn Kneeland. Thoughts and prayers out to his girlfriend, Catalina. They're saying to the same thing. And I'm going to say Kneeland was selected by the Cowboys in the second round of the 2024 NFL Draft out of Western Michigan. In 18 games, played 4 starts. Defensive lineman had 26 tackles and 4 quarterback hits and 1 sack. So on behalf of the Real Sports podcast, man, and just every sports podcast around the world, want to say our deepest prayers out to Marshawn Kneeland. Again, man, a young man at 24. And I am going to give the floor over to Mark, man, and let Mark start. I know Street is a Cowboy fan, but it's Mark can kind of relate to what happened in it. So, Mark, you want to start this thing out for us?
Sure. So definitely send prayers and condolences to the Kneeland family, to all those affected by this tragedy. This is another example, ladies and gentlemen, of us being on the Real Sports podcast and having to talk about mental health. And I think it's a very important conversation that we all have to have. I'm not going to get into the negative side of it, but there is one very important lesson to come out of this situation. I think everybody should pay attention to and learn from. And that's Marshawn had a friend who called the cops on him to do a wellness check because they were concerned about the state of his mental health. And I think that's a very important asset that anybody can use. And it's very important for anybody to have, whether you're dealing with mental health issues or not. Having somebody in your corner that you can be completely vulnerable with, open up with, and be honest with, and just let loose and not be afraid to express what's on your mind. Having a person like that in your corner is invaluable. You really can't put words on how much that means to somebody. So for him to have somebody in his life who cared about him enough to recognize when something wasn't right with him and to try to get him the appropriate help that he needs, that person needs to be celebrated as a hero because they definitely did their best to try to help Marshawn. And I hope Marshawn is at peace. I hope he's in a better place, and let this be a lesson that no matter who you are, where you come from, if you're a multi-million-dollar football player who's scoring touchdowns in Monday Night Football, or a regular person who has to work a 9-to-5 job like all of us here on the show, mental health can affect any and everybody. We need to destigmatize it and talk about it more openly and try to bring more awareness to this issue. Street, you got anything you want to say about Mr. Kneeland?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I'm definitely a Cowboy fan. He was a second-year player for us, young guy. Just really unfortunate. I'm not sure if he had a child or his girl was pregnant with his child, but just really sad, man. Just tragic. Like Mark said, man, you got to check in on people. You never know where a person is in their life. So just want to send out prayers to his family, condolences to his family. And what can we say, man?
Okay. OG.
Oh man, it's just this is a tragedy, not only for the Dallas Cowboy NFL family, for just people all over the world. Just not just the fact that he's just a football player. He's just a young
You
man
hear him, host?
who just starting out in life, and really haven't really blustered in life yet, being 20 something years old. And that's a sad thing with mental health things that uh, people go to. And I know that maybe everybody on this podcast and everybody around across the world have gone through some things mentally when you feel like, there is no hope and, there's no way out. Me, myself personally, I've been through things like that at one point in my life. And through the grace of God, was able to get myself and push on and fight the good fight. So it's definitely a challenge. I would hope that anybody that actually is going through that, seek out much help as you can, or someone like Mark said that you're involved. Someone that goes through that, get the word out on them or something like that, and just being a friend, trying to help as much as you can. You can't, you can't beef with them 24/7, but otherwise than that, you just do what you can on your behalf and family. Like I say, it's tragic. Prayers go out for him and his family, and hope we can get this resolved. This issues, mental health resolved in these young men. It's a lot of young men that's going through this, and so to get them to understand and just something, an obstacle in life that that you're going through, that you will get through it. And so yeah, that's all I have to say.
Mm-hmm. Supreme.
I think you guys said it really, like everything that should be said as well. And I just want to add one last thing. I grew up, all of us kind of grew up in that era where us guys were just supposed to bottle it up and not say anything. We're just supposed to be macho and tough and deal with our own problems in secret, But I just implore all us guys or whatever, just, it's not weakness to talk to your boys and tell them how you feel. And then for when your buddy comes and wants us to have a serious conversation, put that the stuff, because what we do when we talk about our stuff, we like to josh and kind of like poke fun and stuff, but like when you realize that somebody's hurting and they need some guidance, what I mean, like guys, we can understand much better than a lot, because us guys get a lot of stuff thrown on us all the time. So have the courage to speak out to your friends, and if your friends coming to you, have the courage to put that ego aside and listen and try to give some advice, because it really matters. Sometimes when you get to the point where you don't feel like you have anybody to talk to, that might be the last straw, right? So don't be that reason, and just be willing to help your buddies out. Like you're talking to your girl is awesome as well. They can give you a lot of comfort and sympathy and stuff, but when it comes to guys, like talk to your closest boyfriends, like not boyfriends, but like guy friends, that because we can relate. We know we've been kicked down. Every single one of us guys have been kicked down for one way or another, and we can relate more than you think. So just have that open-mindedness to kind of put that bravado aside for the right times. And then once you kind of like get it out and talk, after that, go back to the old ways and joke around and kind of try to make light of the situation and try to kind of help brighten their day up. Just don't lead with that, be willing to listen to.
Mm-hmm. To sum this up, man, it's a sad thing that the guy, Marshawn Kneeland passed away, but just very quickly, like this is the reason why this podcast was created. Because, and like these brothers are saying, talking to people. Throughout the years of doing this podcast, I've had so many feedbacks saying that this podcast got me through the day. Those guys got me through the day. I was having a hard day, and just watching y'all made me feel good. But it's good to talk, like Supreme was saying. It's good to talk, and Mark was saying, good to talk to somebody. Mark is a big advocate on mental health And he is very, very big on it. If y'all got any questions, man, Mark is always available for that, man. And this is, you just never know what's on the mind. And that's why these men right here that y'all see, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Wall Street, Q Dog, Mark, and Supreme, man, these are my brothers. And I cherish that brotherhood, man, with these guys, man. And I'm dead serious. I ain't talking just because I got lips. You know what I mean? I really cherish these guys, man, because one day you're here and the next day you could be gone. So, if you got some people don't like sharing, and some people don't, but find you somebody to talk to. I don't care who it is. Find you somebody. My phone rings off the hook. Y'all don't understand. My phone rings off the hook throughout the day, but it's tiring. But situations like this, you just never know, man. And I have friends with the same way they gone now that I went to school with. Same situation, man. They had stuff on their mind. Some of them killed themselves. It's sad, bro. It's just sad, man. This world. But find you somebody to talk to. And again, our condolences is out. First of all, our condolences is out to Marshawn, Kneeland, and his girlfriend Catalina and his family. And our thoughts and prayers out to the Dallas Cowboys. This is definitely, we got to think about the Cowboys, man, as a team, man. This really, from what I was saying, this really, really hurt the Cowboys because they was really, really, really close with the guy. And it's a big tragic thing. And here in the Ritter Sports Podcast, we honor him today. And that's it, man. So we're going to do a little 10-second pause for Marshawn Kneeland, and we'll get back to the show. So we'll do just a little bit of moment of silence for the guy, Marshawn Kneeland, and we'll leave it at that. All right. Man, sad thing. Sad. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Again, thank you guys for being here. No doubt. Blood Eagle Smeagol. I like that name. Blood Eagle Smeagol. I like that. Prayers to the Kneeland family. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. No doubt. Bring Street back in here. All right. Let's get down to Thursday's game. Oh, boy. I can't wait for the podcast panel to tear those apart, but hey, it is what it is. That's what part is about, man. Criticism. It is a tool. Oh, it could be a tool of failure. It could be a tool of success. I like criticism. I take it. But nevertheless, man, we had Thursday's game. It was an AFC West division game. It was between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. And the Broncos, they came on top. They came off on top by the score of 10-7 with the win. Shout out to the Denver Broncos. They got the job done against my Raiders. Oh my goodness! I started off with Mark. Let Mark get a chomp at this thing. Mark, what you get the reviews of this game right here?
On a positive note, shout out to my defense. Shout out to Max Crosby, and especially my guy Patrick Graham. It seems like every time his back is against the wall and people start clamoring, trying to get him to be relieved of his duties, him and that defense step up. They shut down Sean Payton and their offense for most of the game, and they were just let down by an offense that was non-existent. I don't know how the hell you have 12 professional football players, 11 professional football players on the field at one time, and all you can do is muster 7 points in a freaking football game. That's just beyond me. Blocked field goal aside, like, you have Tyler Lockett, you have Brock freaking Bowers, the best tight end in football. You have a top 10 pick at running back. You have a quarterback who's not a scrub. We've had scrubs put on the silver and black the last couple of years. Geno Smith, to my knowledge, is not a scrub. So why the hell are we struggling to put up points all season long? Why are we struggling to move the football all season long? I just don't understand it. And I'm reaching a certain level of frustration with being a Raiders fan that I'm not comfortable with. It's been like this ever since Washington blew the whistle and got my former head coach John Gruden fired. But this is just it's starting to get ridiculous. Like, at what point are we going to turn things around? We've been rebuilding. We've been keeping a buck, the bar from Cam Ward, to keep it a buck we asked, and we've been asked for what feels like almost a decade now. I've only seen 2 winning seasons from my team since we were last in the Super Bowl, and that was over 20 years ago. Something has got to change. Something's got to improve. I don't know if it's personnel, coaching, but the Raiders got to turn it around. They got to turn it around quick, because Thursday was embarrassing.
Yeah, come on, Street. Come on with the hate.
Hey, look, man. First of all, I don't know what the Raiders are doing. I don't understand, going back to the draft, why you wouldn't have took Shador Sanders when you had a chance. That's number one. Is Geno a bridge quarterback? Man,
Yep.
Geno I just don't know about Geno. I mean, he's a C- quarterback to me. The offensive line needs much work. And your defense, solid. But Devin White, what is going on? I mean, why is he even out there, bro? He is a liability in pass coverage. I think his better days have passed him by. He looks a little chunky, looks a little bit not as quick as he used to be. So I think he's a problem on your team. The running back can't really say what he is right now because your offensive line is no good. But your defense is solid. So I don't think the cupboard is totally bare. But it got to start with the GM, man. You got to go get that quarterback. So Denver, I don't understand. They're like the worst or the weirdest 8-2 team I've ever seen in my life. I don't think they're very good on offense, even though, and that's what it is. When you're a Cowboy, man, everybody comes and
Be
we
careful,
get
Street. Be careful.
best game, host. We get everybody best game, and then they go play another game like this. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't know,
Right.
really know, but you are what your schedules, your record says you are. So they're a winning team. This was a boring game to me. I mean, it was hard to watch. Just some bad football all night. So, I think y'all are a mess until you get the quarterback position right. It's probably going to be a long day for you Raider fans. And that's just facts, right, though. That's just facts.
Yeah. It is facts. That is facts, and I can't agree with you more. That is facts. You get no argument from me, brother. You get enough from me. All right, Supreme Raiders and the Broncos. I got echoes.
Yeah, I try to be optimistic and positive as much as I can, especially on my show. I always have a self motto that I have: try to be the reason that somebody smiles today. Because there's so much negativity and everything in the world, and some people
Street, go out and come back in.
Might be the thing that gets people, through their day, right? Like we were talking about earlier, it's very important. So as of that, when people see, the negatives or whatever, I see opportunities, and
Yeah.
there's a lot of opportunity if you guys gotta get your picks right, and you guys are like an O-line away from being able to be at least competent. You know what I mean?
Right.
This year we've seen a lot of teams, really good teams, and bad teams struggle with a lot of O-line injuries, and every single one looks when they're at their most injured, they look as bad as we saw on Thursday. So I don't want to say, hey, you guys are, I don't want to pile on and say, because I see the potential. Like I was saying before the show, you guys remind me of our Vikings when we were in between Zimmer and KOC, when we had Pat Shurmur and Stefanski, and we were just a lot of talent, no direction, undisciplined. And then we also suffered injuries at that during that time too. So it was kind of rough at times. So it's just if you guys can hit on a right tackle, because you guys got a pretty decent left tackle, maybe make some moves in free agency to bring a decent guard in or something like that, and just improve there. I think a lot of that is going to solve a lot of the problems, because I see there's so many times where it's like if Geno has a half a second more, he's going to have the opportunity to see the guy come open. You know what I mean? Or if, if the O-line blocks just a little better on that run, freaking Michael Myers is running for a touchdown there. You know what I mean? So it's so close, but at the same time, I get it. It was hard to watch. I'm not going to deny that. I forced myself to watch it all because you got to watch it all to kind of make a good impression for the show. But that's what I want to say. I want to say also too, when it comes to your defense, you guys got something there. You're, like Street says, they're solid, right? So you got to start with building the defense. You guys got a dog in Max Crosby, and the defense can play, and if you guys can elevate that O-line and your offense and the special teams all gets on the pace and become more disciplined, it can relieve a lot of that pressure that the defense is always under. And all of a sudden you're not breaking when you should be bending, And so, I have a lot of optimism. I see, I've been rooting for you guys the entire season because I like underdogs. I like rooting for the little guy and whatnot. So I just want you guys to do good. I want every team to do good, unless they're playing me, of course, or our team. At that point, I just don't want any injuries for you. Just want you guys to suck and and make it up to your fan base the following week. And then, so that was basically what my optimistic view on the Raiders is. Just like it's like you guys are like a couple twists away from getting that Rubik's Cube to a point where it looks solvable. You know what I mean? Like right now, it just looks like a whole bunch of colors all over the place, and it doesn't make any sense. But a couple twists here and there, and all of a sudden, you might have a side finished, and then you just got to keep moving. And that's what I hope for your team. When it comes to the Broncos, I like the Broncos. I picked the Broncos defense to be one of the top 2 defenses before the season started. I also picked the Minnesota Vikings defense to be what the other top 2 defense in the league this year. And they showed it. They are young, they're fast, they're hungry. They got great pieces all over the place. Guys that have emerged. And we saw that on full display. And another thing that we saw on full display is that Bo Nix is definitely really deep into a sophomore slump. There are just things where he is just his mechanics are just so weird. Like sometimes you'll see 1 or 2 plays where he steps back properly, he delivers the ball on time, his throw mechanics look great. He looks off the safety, whatever he needs to do. But then there's other times where it's just horrible. Like I just don't understand what is going on. If it's a mentality thing, it's a preparation thing. Is it because now there's enough tape and other teams are able to force him into his weaknesses? I don't know. I'm just as confused with him as I am with CJ Stroud for the same reasons, because it's like, I know you can do good, but yeah, it was weird. The Broncos remind me of my 2021 Vikings, where we were winning a bunch of ugly games and having to fight our way back into games and win 1-score games. And I didn't want to ignore. I ignored the facts, and I wanted to hope that we had a miracle run into us, or we were dominant enough to do something in the playoffs. But I don't think this team's going to do much in the playoffs, regardless of what their record says. And like this is why I said, man, this division's wide open now, right? The Chiefs are no longer the invincible crew, right? So any one of these teams in the division can really make a run for it going forward, right? Now that they've lost a step over in KC, but we'll see how the season plays out. I don't really know. Do I think to myself, do the Broncos have what it takes to do everything perfectly and avoid all the big mistakes, especially now late in the season when everybody's getting into playoff form, to win the division? Or is anybody else going to come out of nowhere and actually steal it from Emmett Osman? And I think that's more probable. So it's going to be a fun division for you guys, especially if you're a fan of that division in general. But yeah, that was my take. It was just sloppy football all the way around, and people need to work on some things,
Yeah, that's true. OG, Raiders and Broncos. Give me what you got for it.
I'll tell you what, y'all played a whole lot better than we did last Thursday night. I'll tell you that. Really, you know how I feel about divisional games and the defense. Definitely, we all talking about it, that the defense came to play, and y'all got y'all punch, y'all hit them in the mouth early, but when y'all hit them in the mouth early, then they turn around, they did a Rambo on you and shut you down, and through the rest of the quarters throughout the game, and that's when that defense tightened up, and so I don't know if it's really the Raiders. I know that y'all are capable of scoring points, really, but or is it that just that Bronco defense just tightened up on you like that, to the point where you couldn't score no more? It's kind of funny, you draft, you hit your running back, you got the back that you want, but you ain't got the quarterback that you want, and so when you on a good offense, your main three pieces, your quarterback, running back, and wide receiver, you got to hit home on all three of those to get a good productive offense and a good offensive line. So there's some work that needs to be done with this Raiders organization. Glad y'all wasn't sellers or buyers in the trade deadline. You keep these draft picks, and when the draft come around, let's see the magical tricks that your general manager can work and get some players in to help this offense out. Then on the Denver Broncos side, we know that their front four is probably one of the most dynamic front four in football. They get after you, and that being said, I'm like Supreme saying that, kind of like, their offense is kind of functional sometimes. They're here and there, and and they had to do that comeback game a couple of weeks ago when they came back. And so we don't really know what type of offense we're going to get from them in the foreseeable future and toward the playoffs. We know they're going to be in the playoffs, and we know this defense will be there. And so when they play the likes of Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, Drake May in New England, we're going to see. So that'll be seen as far as the future. But, these two teams head in different directions in the division. So as the Raiders 2-7, y'all scraping the bottom. And so, but, just look at the inside of it, you're building, your first year. Any first year coach, I scratch their first season off. I don't never really look at that first season. That's to be expected. Your first year. Now, if you do good, okay then.
Oh, that's Pete Carroll, though, man. Come on, he ain't no first year coach.
He's still first year coach of the Raiders. Okay, so still any first year coach, no matter where you came from, I'm still gonna scratch that first year off. That's that second year that I need to see more production. You see more wins, players brought in to help get this organization maybe to an 8-8 or more than an 8-8. And so I just don't really, I don't really look for any too much from the Raiders. Just that, I just forgone this year, and with the draft picks that they can get the right picks in, and maybe next year they can turn this franchise around and get them going in a positive direction.
I swear I'm sitting here trying to hold it. I was trying to hold it, y'all, but I can't. I can't. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't, bro. Look, let me tell you, I'm gonna talk like Chris Berman here. It's going to be the fastest 3 minutes ever. But look, let me tell you something, y'all. The reason why we lost this game, we played that, and I appreciate y'all giving props up to the defense. Something that hasn't happened this year. Defense has stepped up. Patrick Graham, good call, defensive calling. Everybody stepped up. That was good. All right, okay. But offensively, this was not on Geno Smith. That's what I'm trying to tell people outside of the world and Raiders fans on social media. This was not on Geno Smith. We can't put everything on Geno Smith. Yeah, he's a quarterback, but he played a pretty decent game. He played a pretty decent game. What the problem was I'm gonna name a few of them. Okay, Thornton. Before the second half, we had 30 seconds left. Okay, Chip Kelly decides to throw a long ball. Geno threw a perfect long ball to Dante Thornton Jr.'s hands, and he dropped it. That would have put us first and goal with like 20 seconds. He dropped the ball. Okay, Ashton Genty had a 40-yard touchdown run that was called back because John Beck was holding. That's 14 points right there I just put off. Daniel Carson, who's terrible, he missed a 48-yard field goal. Yeah, the wind was swirling, but you're a professional football player. I don't give it. I don't give no excuses. 48-yard field goal. He missed it. You see what I'm saying? We had opportunities to score. We had opportunities to score, but they were just minor setbacks. But this was not on Geno Smith. It was
What
not.
bad
Geno
teams
played
do,
a hell of
host. They find ways to lose, host. Bad teams just
But
find
those
ways to
are
lose.
rookie. But I'm not upset because those are rookie mistakes. A rookie wide receiver dropped the ball. A rookie wide receiver got called for holding. I'm okay with that. That's okay. Things are gonna happen. They're young. Okay. Then Raheem Mostert, he missed a block. And Geno got sacked. Geno chewed his ass out on the sideline, and I love it. And Geno had a lot of fire in that game,
Geno
and he
can't
was
shoot
leading
nobody
that
ass
team.
out.
No, but
He's
he had a right
undisciplined.
to because that running back, that Raheem Mostert, he missed the block. He missed the block, man, and that was on him. And that was it. Raider fans
And that
Geno
pick play that got called back, that illegal pick y'all did when they got called back too.
Exactly. So we shot ourselves in the foot. We actually did a great job against the Denver Broncos. We just had a lot of mistakes on offense. It is what it is, man. I'm okay with it. Let me tell you something about the Denver Broncos real quick. These guys, they had the best offensive line in the league. PFF said they got the best offensive line in the league. Right now, the Denver Broncos the best team in the league. 8-2, they rolling. They won 7 in a row. And we only allowed them 10 points in their house. That's impressive.
They might got the best record, but they ain't the best team. They might got the best record right now.
Bro, they won
There's
7
no way
games. They've won 7. Have the
oh,
Cowboys won 7 games?
I don't care. I still don't think they're the best team.
You got to give people props.
I don't even think they're the best team in y'all division. I really don't.
But Street, listen to me. You got to give them props because they won 7 games in a row. That's impressive.
I remember that year when Philly won about 9 games in a row, then turned around and lost the rest of the season.
It doesn't matter. Right now, in November the 18th, the Denver Broncos, if you look at the power rankings, they're top.
But my eyeballs gonna tell me that. When I look at them, they ain't a good team. They are not a good team. But they
destroyed your team on their way.
We ain't a good team either. We ain't a good team either. So that don't shock me. We definitely ain't a good defense. So everybody been scoring on us this year.
That's what I'm saying. You got to give them props. They put up 44. That's the highest score that the Broncos have had in 10 years against the Cowboys.
Who ain't put up 40 on us this year? That's the question. Everybody put up 40 on us.
Not this team.
They're good. The Broncos is good, bro. They are. Look, I got y'all know without the show, been doing this for years. I hate the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the only team I hate. But the Broncos, I got respect for, and the Chargers, I'm okay with. The Broncos, they whooped out. They've been beating us for the past couple of years, but I'm okay with that because throughout history, we own the Broncos. So now they're getting some get back. I'm okay with that. This team is good, bro. And we only for them to get 10 points in their house, I'm okay with.
But host, what fixes that? You know what fixes all that? And you guys come away with that? Discipline.
And I agree with Street. We need a quarterback. I agree with Street.
You guys need discipline first, though, because there's a lot of those are undisciplined mistakes. And if you guys tighten that up, that you guys win that game. Absolutely right. And that's why I say I see opportunities when other people see like misery or doubt or whatever, right? Like that's just something that you guys can work on, that you guys can improve on and do better in close games.
That's better than losing to Kansas City 31-0. Look, that's I mean, come on, man. I see the effort. I'm gonna shut up.
Don't they still gotta play Kansas City twice?
I
think so.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. They do. We gotta play one.
Give me Kansas City. Give me Kansas City.
I'm sorry, OG triggered me.
I love Street, man.
OG triggered me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, and what Street is saying is very much true. Bad teams find a way to lose, and I'm gonna keep it real with you, Supreme. I appreciate the honesty and the optimism and everything. But
I love it,
I
man.
feel
I
like
love the
nothing
criticism.
is gonna change with my Raiders until, unfortunately, the head honcho is gone. I literally blame all of my misery right now on my owner, Mark Davis, because there have been countless times where he could have made the smart decision. We had the opportunity to either keep Antonio Pierce this year, he got rid of him. We could have hired John Harbaugh the year before, he chose not to. You keep firing head coaches, and we keep having the year one speech after year one speech after year one speech. It's like, at what point do you finally find a dude who is competent enough to build a winning football program? And unfortunately for me, I don't think we're going to get to that point because my owner just doesn't give a damn about football. All the dude cares about is looking good on TV, eating good in his luxury suite, and winning championships with the Aces. He doesn't give a damn about football. And when I look to the AFC South and I see the great work that the ownership group is doing with the Indianapolis Colts right now, it makes me even more sick that I have to sit here and deal with Mark Davis owning my freaking football team. For the love of God, I think if he gets the hell out of the way, much like Michael Jordan with my Hornets, we might be able to do something. But until that day comes, I'm sorry, man. My faith in the Raiders is dwindling very, very bad. That's still my team, and I love them. But as far as like having optimism and enjoying watching them play football, it's going to be a while before I feel that again. And Mark Davis is the reason why. Respectfully.
I feel you. I feel you. I'm shutting up, but that was the that was the Thursday night game between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Again, the Broncos came up with the victory, 10-7 over the Raiders. The Broncos are now 8-2, and the Raiders dropped to 2-7. 2-7. My sister said I ain't played the song. Okay. Thursday night games. I hate them. I don't even know why it's on. I can't stand it. I can't stand Thursday night games, man. But anyway, shit, the days, he said, shit, the days of Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson are long gone. Very true. Way
Days of
gone.
who?
Talking about like 40 years. That's 40 years ago. Hey, come on, bro. 40 years ago, bro. Hey, that'll never happen again.
Host,
But
me and you were talking about
yes,
it.
sir.
We'll take the days of Darren McFadden at this point.
Damn right I
At
would.
least let me
You
go
ain't lying. Tim Brown, Willie Galt. Oh, hey, you going way back. Okay. There you go, way back. You know, and like I said, I talked to Q about it throughout the week, man. And one thing, I swear I'm gonna shut up, but I just don't like when Anston Jitty. I don't like how he stands up behind the backfield. He says comfortable, but I don't like that shit.
How is he
you're
supposed
running
to
back,
see?
bro. You need to get down.
He's
Give
short
a
as hell.
damn. He need to get back. He needs
short
to
as
get
hell.
down because
how
when
is he supposed to see?
if you're running track, you're gonna jump off your leading leg, which is your right foot. You can't do that standing up. You're not Le'Veon Bell. You can't stand up like that and then grab the ball. He's a power running back. You need to run through. You're a power running back. Le'Veon Bell is a finesse running back. So Le'Veon Bell can do that. You can't do that when you're a power back because you need strength and speed to hit that line. That's how Ashton Jitty runs. Yeah, he's little, but he runs with power. You need to get down and get in your position. That's what you need to do. Shut up, host. Okay, I will. All right. Moving on. My sister teared me up, boy. She said, "Shut up." My sister teared me up, boy. All right, girl. All right, I'm shutting up. All right. All right. Let's go to the trades, man. The NFL trades. This Tuesday. And I'll tell you, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna let these guys do that they do, man. But got grades here, man. Some big trades that happened. The Dallas Cowboys, the New York Jets. Well, first of all, start with the Jets tree. Then the Cowboys jumped in it. Then the Colts jumped in it. Then the Jaguars jumped in it. Holy shit! But we're gonna grade what happened in the trade this Tuesday is going down. So let's start. You know what? Let's start with Street. Let's start with Street here, man. Let's start with Street. Streets, man. You got Quinn Williams, bro. You got Quinn Williams. Of course, Sauce Gardner went to Indy. Excuse me, Rashad Shaheed. He went to Seattle. Forgot to throw him in there. And Jacoby Myers. Now out of all these guys, man, give me your grades. And I know you want to talk about a little bit about Quinn Williams.
Oh, your mic's muted.
Oh, I got you, Street. Go ahead.
Y'all hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, yeah. So if you're talking about Sauce Gardner, man, I gotta give Indy an A on that one. I think that's a big pickup for them. They were struggling on, with pass defense anyway. There was I think it was ranked like 20. They were ranked sort of at the bottom, 24, something like that in pass defense. So this will help them out. Sauce not a big time interception guy, but you don't score a lot of touchdowns on him either. So he's not going to give up touchdowns. I think it's a great pickup for them. To Javarius Ward, he's on IR right now, but when he comes back, that's going to be a nice tandem with them two guys. If we move down to Shaheed, great pickup for Seahawks, man. The Seahawks are struggling. They're 21st in rushing, only averaging 103 yards rushing, and I think he's going to help open up their rushing attack because they're going to have to. Can't put 8 and 9 in the box with him out there on the outside. And you got Njigba on the other side. So that's going to really help their rushing game and in return help their passing game. So I think that was a great pickup for them. Jacoby Myers, I guess they had to go get a receiver because your boy went down with an injury. It's going to be out. Travis Hunter going to be out for a little while. So I guess Jacoby Myers, I always thought he was a better receiver than what the Raiders used him as. So maybe he can get with the Golden Boy down there in Jacksonville. I'm not really high on, but maybe they can make some connections there. But let's make no mistakes about it, host. Make no mistakes about it. The best trade out of all these was what the best GM in football did. My GM, Jerry Eugene Jones, when he made that trade for Quentin Williams. Great pickup, man. He would get an A plus with me. I'm gonna give him a B plus. I would give him an A plus, but I give him a B plus. If he could have done this sooner or had a chance to do this sooner, I think he should have pulled the levers earlier in the year. But no doubt about it, this is a great pickup. He's going to help our team immensely. I think he'll make more of an impact than Micah did. I really do. I think he will make more waves through the defense than what Micah did. With that push on the inside, stopping the run has been a big problem for us. Of course, everyone knows that we're giving up 141 yards per game. So I look for him to help with that. And we picked up a small little note was we picked up the middle linebacker, Logan Wilson, out from Cincinnati. He actually played in the Super Bowl with Cincinnati a couple years back. Big run stopper, smart guy, interception guy. So I love this pick. Great move, Jerry Jones. I think we got, if not the first, not number one, the two, second best defensive tackle in football, probably behind Chris Jones. But I give this guy, he's a little younger than Chris Jones, so I give it to this guy. Probably the best defensive tackle in football. Let's go, Jerry.
I agree with that. Let me ask you a question before we go to the next one, Street. Is so what do you think Quentin Williams can do for the Cowboys, and will he be a difference maker on a defense that is second worst in the league?
Well, number one, I think he's gonna make an immediate impact when you pair him with the big boy we got from Green Bay. If you put them together, I think that's gonna be a formidable walk. I think it's gonna help out our ends. Our ends can get more one-on-one matchups now. Hopefully get some more pressure on the quarterback. And then, of course, that will help our secondary, where we had just been immensely struggling at. The pickup of Logan Wilson, we got Overshawn coming back after the break. So you got Overshawn with them two big bodies in front of him. He's a very side-to-side running back. So, linebacker. I think we're going to make big gains in the defensive side of the ball after this bye week with the addition of Logan Wilson, Quentin Williams, and Overshawn coming back. I think that's going to solidify our core of our defense. And now we can just get in the draft and pick up a big-time safety. We'll be all right.
So all in all, with the NFL, with the trades, what grade would you give all these trades? Just one big grade.
Well, without the Jacoby, I guess Jacoby Myers was needed. So I give all these like a B plus. All this is a great trades. I think every team needed this. I think all these players can be immediate impacts on each team they went to.
Yeah. I agree with Street. Well put, Street. Well put. OG, my man OG, the OG here. You know, notable trades that went on. Sauce Gardner went to Indy. Rashad Shaheed went to Seattle. Jacoby Myers to Jacksonville, and Quinn Williams to Dallas. All right, there. So you want to grade each one of these, and just give me your take on these trades.
Well, you know, my thing is the trades at the end of the deadline, it is really going to be for teams that's more suitable, teams with winning records.
Right.
The Colts and the Seattle Seahawks, because we see
Okay.
that the way they're going to be playoff bound, and so they're missing a piece here and a piece there. With the Cowboys, that's out of desperation. And with Myers, I kind of feel that's the same way too, because the way your boy went down. The Sauce Gardner trade, I think I wouldn't have never pulled that. He's a incredible player. Don't get me wrong. Far as what they gave up to get him, to me, I think that the real problem is going to be Daniel Jones. Because of last week, the way he played last week, he's not a clutch player. He's not a clutch quarterback. I mean, he needs to be clutch. And so I think that's going to be a home. The record's going to get them into the playoffs. But when it comes to moment of being clutch, I bet he's going to let them down in the playoffs. And so that's not going to really solve their problem. It's going to quarterback issue. And so with Sam Darnold, same thing. We see him out here, he lighting it up and doing the same thing we did with us. But when it comes playoff time, when it's time to be clutch, I don't think he has it. So these are good players to add, but it's going to always boil down to your quarterback. And we know when playoff times come, teams don't want to go home. So they're going to play you differently. But your quarterback has to play clutch in clutch moments. With the Cowboys, you know, they were getting gassed defensively. Last. That's when it comes to defense stats, statistics, or whatever you want to call it, the defensive column. So picking up Quinn Williams, that's going to definitely help out with the run game. With the boy,
Dallas got one.
They're going to help out with the run game, but it's not going to do nothing to help out that back end. You know, that back end is still suspect. And so that being said, I mean, you know, so he knows. So
that money ain't gonna help out the back end.
So if I had to grade them, you know, I'm gonna give Sauce Gardner just for what the Colts gave up. You know, I'm gonna give that a B. You know, I mean, that I wouldn't have never gave up 2 first rounders. I mean, that just
he could compress the pocket. True.
He is gonna push. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like Delton. I like Delton Fisher. Smart guy right there. Go ahead, Q. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Then the Rashid with the Seattle, I give that one. You know, I give that one slight, maybe a C, and then I give Cowboys. I give them a C. And
stop. You need to stop.
It's not gonna help y'all. It's not gonna help y'all. Y'all done lost too many games for that to come in and gonna compel y'all to be dominant. No, it's not gonna help y'all. You'll see. But stop. Don't do yourself like that, man. Don't do yourself. Come on, man.
We're gonna see.
Y'all improve it. Y'all didn't improve that dramatically now. Come on.
We got some cupcakes coming up.
B.
We got some cupcakes coming up. We got some punching bags coming up. We can get right on.
And Rashid C, Jacoby Myers C, Quinn Williams C.
Okay. So you gave Shaheed a C. So I want to ask you something about Shaheed, Q. Will the Seahawks offense be more explosive now, you know, with him helping JSN out? And you know, Clint Kubiak is the offensive coordinator, who is Shaheed's former offensive coordinator. So now he knows Shaheed now. Would that Seattle Seahawks team be more explosive now with this guy?
Until I see what's going to happen is that we see what we like What
New
we get caught
Mexico
up
in
in
the
a lot.
building.
What we get caught up in a lot is a quarterback that goes out there and throw for 350 yards, score 4 touchdowns, and give it to Sam Darnold. He's been lighting it up, but it's going to be a point. It's going to be a point. Maybe in the playoffs, probably in the playoffs. He's going to play teams like the 49ers or somebody that's going to come in these playoffs, and he's going to have to be clutch.
Right.
And he hasn't never showed that. He has never showed that, and that's going to fall on him. Really. Okay. Yeah, they still going to woo us with the scoring, and he's still going to do good as far as being productive as offensive as a quarterback. But when it comes to being clutch, that's why I want to see Sam Darnold at, especially in the playoffs. I'm looking down the line, way down the line, because they're going to be in the playoffs. So we're going to see can he be clutch in these playoff games. I don't think he can. So that's the reason why I give that a C, because that's not going to really it's going to help them, but it's going to be on Sam Darnold in the end.
You ain't lying. OG. Yeah, I agree totally.
It's gonna be on him in the end, and he don't have no clutch gene in him.
Not one bit.
No.
Yes, I agree. I mean, Delton Vincent, man, you on. I agree. It's going to definitely help to that Seattle's wide receiver room. And I agree with what you're saying, Q, because, I mean, clutch-wise. What's up, Sam Wilk? What's up, Sam Wilk? Sam Wilk? My man, I got $1 in a dream to make myself supreme. Supreme. All right, man, tell me about these trades here, man. Again, Sauce Gardner going to Indy, Quinn Williams to the Cowboys, Jacoby Myers to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Rashid Shaheem to the Seattle Seahawks here. Give me your grades.
Yeah. I'll give you my grade first. We'll start with Sauce. Yeah, man. Like there's two different points to this one. Like I like the aggressiveness because they're in the situation where they're in win now. But to pay quarterback prices in draft picks for that just seems ridiculous to me. So I'm going to give that grade like a B- maybe, or C+ somewhere in there in that, because it's like what you're actually doing now is you're forced to now pay Daniel Jones. So because you're saying, well, Daniel Jones, we believe in you, and then going forward, we're not going to be able to draft anybody high. We just gave away our next 2 years' draft capital, so you're it for the next, at least this year and the next 2 years. So you're going to have to pay him a bunch of money, and that's going to affect the cap space and what you can put on the field. And like that's what I'm saying. Like 2 number 1 picks is, to me, I'm like, that's what you pay for a good quarterback. You know what I mean? Or maybe a prospect that has that potential in the future.
Hold on, Supreme. Hold on. Look, my birthday cake NFL is Chiefs photo. Post my channel. A Chiefs fan?
No, he's a Vikings fan.
Oh,
he's one of my guys. He's one of my day ones.
Okay.
But anyways,
go ahead.
Yeah, so I give that, like a C+ B- because it just is confusing to me, because I just can't imagine a world where Daniel Jones automatically becomes clutch in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
We know, like I know what he does in the playoffs, right? And it's one of those things that until he shows improvement in those type of games, he's going to be that guy. It's the same reason that I have that same opinion of Sam Darnold. I saw what he did last year. He completely collapsed. This year I think he's going to be mediocre. He's not going to collapse, but it's going to be an upward trajectory, and they're going to have to deal with that for the next like 2-3 years before he actually becomes something scary in the playoffs. So I don't understand that, because you're really just like, this can really bite them in the butt if they do that. Because he's so good, okay, but then what? Everybody's just going to play to the other side. You know what I mean? Which makes it, I guess, it's easier for the defense to kind of game plan, because they know they're not going to throw his way. But 2 first rounds just so that you can eliminate one side of the field, it doesn't really make logical sense to me. I like the player. It's not like he's bad. I like the aggressiveness of the pick because they're in that win now moment. But I think the price is just way too much, and that's what brings it down to me to like a B-, let's say. When it comes to Rashid Shaheed, like I've been saying, JSN might be the best player in the league right now. Right? When we had that conversation a little while ago, I said JTT or Jonathan Taylor, him, Puka. Those guys are just incredible, right? And having him as their number 2 which he's fast dude, right? So it gives another element for the defense to have to game plan for. And like Street said, all of a sudden you can't stack the box, and now the running game can be a little bit better because Kenneth Walker's pretty decent running back, right? So it might actually help their odds in the playoffs, because I've been saying if the Seattle Hawks make a run, the team is going to have to be team wins. They can't rely on Sam Darnold. He doesn't know how to put the cape on and be Superman yet. Neither does Daniel Jones. They don't even own it yet. So let's be real about that. And so that's going to be a big factor for them in how much better they're going to be potentially, right? So I give that a solid B for Rashid. When it comes to Jacoby Myers, Brian Thomas Jr. is basically their number one. And I think this essentially signals to us that they're going to make a decision with Travis Hunter when he comes back to basically give the majority of the snaps to him and mostly just develop his defensive game first. Now that they have an actual legit number 2 receiver, a guy that actually is not going to be your vocal leader, but he's going to be doing all the stuff that a wide receiver 2 does, right? So that's great for them in that aspect. And then next year, when in the year after, when Travis Hunter starts becoming that two-way player that we all imagine him to be, then they can move on from him, and then he can be their true number 2, on top of being one of their shutdown corner or something like that, right? Because I really like Travis Hunter, let's be real. But so I give that also a B. When it comes to Quinnen Williams, this one's a little bit of a confusing one as well. I want to lean towards B- over C+, and the reason being is because when you move off of Micah Parsons, so you have the cap space to do something with, and then you take on his massive contract. So how are you guys going to pay Pickens now? You know what I mean? Like, who are you going to have to cut? Who are you going to have to sacrifice in order to pick up Pickens? And in my opinion, I don't think the Cowboys should move on from Pickens and whatnot. And two, like Q Dog was saying, it's desperation, right? Or in Jerry's mindset, it's just make our team relevant or in the headlines, like more in the media than actually on the field. Like, going from one of the worst defenses, now you've got maybe go from 32 to 22 or 20. So you're still bottom third of the league in defense. So it's not going to be a massive improvement to the team. The secondary is still rough. They'll be better. I'm not saying that it's like a bad pick as in because of what he can bring. That's not what I'm saying. I think it doesn't make sense for the future. You give up a second round draft pick and then a first round draft pick in the draft that's supposedly the most right now as it stands, the 2027 draft is supposed to be one of the most we
ain't getting nobody better than him in that draft.
Full drafts where there's just so many players to go after, right? So to be missing out on that draft, or it just makes it difficult, So that's
he'll
why
still be 29 when that draft comes.
What?
He'll still be 29 years old when that draft come around. This dude's only 27 years old.
You guys won't have any draft picks to pick anybody else to complement him. And then when he gets old, that's when you guys are going to have the draft capital to do something.
See, we still got him on the contract for 2 years.
Do something else. It just doesn't make business sense. That's what I'm saying. For me, I don't think he's a bad player. I'm not saying that in the slightest. I think he's a great player. And he is one of the best defensive tackles and one of the best run stoppers in the league. That is not what I'm basing my judgment on. I'm basing it on, how are you going to pay Pickens? If you pay Pickens, who are you going to have to cut in order to make that happen? And the way that things lie, you can't afford moving on from some of the good players that you have in order to you know what I mean? To stay afloat.
Diggs.
Doing.
We can pay Pickens because we don't have to pay this guy for another 2 years. He's under contract for 2 more years.
Yeah, but his contract is so massive that makes it harder to pay anybody else that you need to keep. Which is
Diggs got to go.
Hey, listen,
it just makes no.
You can kick it down the road. I see the Philadelphia Eagles pay everybody, so we can do it. They pay everybody. The Philadelphia Eagles got first rounders out the wazoo.
The difference
they
between
pay
the
everybody.
Eagles and the Cowboys is that they have a good GM.
Wait a minute. Whoa, we not gonna be blasphemous like that on Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones needs to retire from being a GM, and you guys need to bring in a competent GM if you guys want.
Jerry's an excellent GM, man. I don't understand why people call Jerry a bad GM.
GMs fields a 32nd overall defense.
No, the coaches feel that. Jerry put the talent out there. The coaches 32nd place defense. Now Jerry Jones, we can all say the Cowboys have all this talent all the time, but then they can't never perform.
For the coach, the GM, right?
I'm telling you, we have great.
Problem.
I disagree with that wholeheartedly. We always have a top 10 roster. We won 12 games. When Mike McCarthy was there. So you're not doing that with a bad roster. 12-5, 12-5, 12-5. That's a good roster right there. When Romo was there, we had a good roster. Players just didn't play.
Dak Prescott becomes the Shohei Ohtani of football and is out there,
Listen, people forget that Prescott was a third-round draft choice, bro.
Or sacks or something like that. It's just not going to happen, man. You have to be realistic at the same time. It's just not a good business decision. Although he's a great player and any team would want him, it's just what it is. It's a B- in my books.
Host, I can't hear my man now.
Uh-oh.
My bad, bro. I let y'all go. Hey, man.
Damn, I can't hear him.
Like you can't hear him. God damn, Street. Hey, Q, I let him roll.
Damn,
Q.
you got lucky, boy. You got lucky.
Let him roll. Let him roll.
I'm just saying, man. I take things from a business perspective as well, not just the football perspective. My background is in business, so that's why I look at things slightly different, not just the X's and O's and the potential there. He's a great player. That's not what I'm saying. He is a phenomenal player. It's not like that's bad at all. I think you're going to see when you guys can't make roster moves or you can't pay Pickens and he ends up on a team and you see him the next couple of years.
He's saying y'all.
He said
Man,
first of all, y'all got addition by subtraction.
In the future.
That's what he's saying, Wallace.
Listen, OG. Listen, let me tell you something. There is a misconception on Jerry Jones.
Look,
Listen, you take your twisted arm quarterback. You don't worry about me.
Let me ask you a question. Do good GMs, negotiate like or where quarterbacks are like asking for a certain price and then they stall out that negotiation for 1-2 seasons and then add an extra 10, 15, $20 million to that price tag? Do good GMs do that?
Jerry was in a
GMs move off of guys like Micah Parsons that any team would literally kill
Yes,
for?
you do. Because Micah is a lot of fluff. Let me ask y'all this. Has he made Green Bay's defense this wild, world-beating defense since he's been there? I think not. I think not. He's a lot of hype.
Better than the Cowboys defense?
Nah, they got a better.
Michael Parsons?
Yeah, but he's not the reason they're better than our defense last year with Michael Parsons.
I'm just saying, man, you're not going to feel these pains until the offseason or the following years, then you're going to realize, and that's what I'm the point that I'm making.
It's a Dan Quinn's playbook, bro. He's a Dan Quinn guy.
Man, I'm telling you, Michael Parsons is more of a cherry on top. If you ain't got your defensive tackles right in this game, if you ain't got your middle linebacker right, and if you ain't got your goddamn safety strong, you ain't gonna have a good defense. I'm sorry. And we didn't have a good defensive tackles, and since God knows when, since about Marcus Spears and them boys. The last time we had a Jake Ratliff and them boys. He's not a defensive tackle. He's a defensive end. So I'm talking about the meat of the defense.
Trace Armstrong was good too.
I don't remember Trace Armstrong. I don't remember him. Our last good defensive tackle was probably like Jay Ratliff, Marcus Spears, and them boys. We've been getting the hell ran. We ain't been able to stop the run in about 15 years, bro. It's been a long time. That's been a running thing for us. But this guy here, you can't find a Super Bowl defense, no winning team without the big boys right there in the middle, them two defensive tackles. You ain't gonna have it, and we haven't had it in a long time.
But it's just the future price tag that you guys are gonna pay for it is what's gonna.
We ain't gotta pay him for 2 years. We don't gotta pay him for 2 years.
I'm talking about it's the price on the overall team and how it's gonna affect everything.
Jerry always pays his players. Whoever Jerry want to play, Jerry pays.
He overpays guys for sure.
It don't matter. They get paid. It don't matter.
Check it out, Q.
They get paid. They get paid, host. We have never had a player that Jerry wanted to pay that he hasn't paid. We pay them all. OG, you know this. Go all the way back to Deion Sanders.
Hold on.
Whoever. We pay our players.
It go back to Emmett. Remember,
Okay.
Emmett set out, bro.
Hey, but you know, Jerry play hardball. He's a tough negotiator. He'll play hardball a little bit, but at the end of the day,
next time next year, if you guys feel the same way,
he want to get Dez Bryant nobody. What do you mean? He want to get
Dez was washed. Dez, well, Dez had a lot of stuff going on out there, boy. Dez had a lot of stuff going on.
A former Oklahoma State player will not be tolerated.
Bro, he wasn't. Okay. What about Dak Prescott? We did a show about that.
Hey, well, look, I agree with him holding off on Dak. I wasn't sold on Dak either. I still think Derek paid him and held his breath. I did too. I held my nose when when Jerry paid him, but we had to pay him. It was nobody out there better than Dak to go get. Jerry won't gonna go get no quarterback out the draft, so we had to hold our nose and pay him. Unfortunately, that's what the market.
Like 2 years earlier and saved like $20 million or whatever.
We franchised him. We franchised his ass because Jerry wanted to see a little bit more.
Let me sum this up about Jerry Jones, though. Jerry Jones
best
is
GM in football.
Genius, he's a genius, bro. He is a genius. I'm gonna tell you.
Behind Rosen.
Y'all can say what y'all want. Y'all can say whatever you want about the man, but that man is a goddamn genius. I'm gonna just put it like that. Supreme, you got more? Or you done?
No, that was it. So B, or like let's go C plus sauce, B for both Jacoby and Rashid, and B minus for Quinnen Williams.
Okay. All right. So Mark, give me your take on these trades, man. And Gardner to the Colts, Q Dub with the Cowboys, Kobe went to the Jags, and she went to Seahawks.
I think the one that's going to provide the most immediate impact, in my opinion, and the one that has the potential to yield results immediately is going to be Shaheed going to Seattle. Not necessarily for what he can add to them on offense, but I'm more so concerned about what he can do for them on special teams. I mean, look at how we've seen lately, especially hear me out, especially this season.
You're right.
The NFL took the spring football kickoff and made it their own. And we've seen a lot of teams do like 100-yard kickoff returns. Like the kickoff is back in play. So having a receiver like Shaheed back there catching kicks for you, hey, bro, we might see the second coming of Devin Hester potentially with him doing his thing up there in Seattle. They're already pretty solid on the field offensively. He just complements what they already do pretty well. But having that speed back there returning kicks, I think that's going to be really, really special. That's going to be something that can yield some good results for them immediately. The Sauce Gardner thing, I don't think that's as risky as people have made it out to be. Yes, people like kind of raise their eyebrows when you see 2 first-round picks going to trade. But truth be told, if you're Indianapolis, you already have a pretty darn good team built as is. So you don't really need a whole lot of help from the draft. So any first-round pick that you use in the next couple of years is just going to be a complimentary piece. So why take a chance on a dude who might be good coming out of college when you can go ahead and have a surefire NFL All-Pro? So I'm not mad at it. And if anything else, they have the most valuable asset of all sitting in their back pocket. Wall Street was sitting here talking about Quinnen Williams and age and how young he is. People forget Anthony Richardson is still on that roster, and he's still a really, really, really young and really green prospect. NFL teams throughout history have shown they will trade some draft picks for a promising young backup quarterback if they feel like they have the offensive staff to develop him. So who's to say within the next couple of years a rebuilding team might get a young offensive coach, and they might want to give Anthony Richardson a look, see if he can perform in their system, and then make the call to Indy. That's another draft pick you got added back to make up for what you lost when you got Sauce Gardner. So I don't think that trade is as risky as people think. But to be honest with you, the one that I love the most, and I know this is going to ruffle some feathers, but the one that I truly do love the most is my boy Quinnen Williams going down to Dallas. I think that's going to be a great pickup for Dallas. It fits an area of need. It's a splash headline steal trade. And it helps them out on the football field. It's everything that Jerry Jones dreams of and more. And I think having a solid piece like him, like Street said, there in the middle of that defense, not only can Quinnen Williams shut down the running game, but when Quinnen Williams is hungry, that man can get after the passer pretty darn good too.
He sure can.
I think having him in a division where you got to face Scottaboo twice a year, you got to face Saquon Barkley twice a year, you got to go up against Washington and their stable of running backs. that is a division-winning level move from Jerry Jones. But where I disagree with my man Street, I don't put Jerry Jones as one of the all-time great GMs in football. I've just seen too much bad football coming out of Dallas to do that. If I'm being honest, there is an entire division in the NFC, and I will take every last one of their GMs before I take Jerry Jones as my
No,
GM. So
stop,
shout
Mark.
out to the
Mark,
NFC
stop.
North. I'll take any GM from the NFC North right now over Jerry
Mark,
Jones. I'm
stop.
sorry.
You'll
Hey,
take
bro. Yes. Look at
Giants,
each.
the
No, I
talent the
said
Giants have
NFC
had over
North.
the years.
No,
Oh,
I said
North. Oh,
NFC
okay.
North.
Okay.
I'll take
Okay.
every GM in the NFC North, specifically the North, over Jerry Jones, because each one of those teams in the North has a very, very solid foundation and a lot of hidden gem talent that those GMs went out and found, especially in Green Bay. Every time Supreme mentions his business background, I think about the GM in Minnesota. Ryan Pace has been doing a damn good job in Chicago, turning them around. So it's some competition out there for Jerry Jones for best GM, but he definitely made, in my opinion, the best football move he could have made by getting Quentin Williams out of New York.
The worst thing Jerry Jones has ever done to me is hold on to that damn 8-8 Jason Garrett for those years. That was the worst
Yeah,
thing out of his tenure.
yeah. Y'all wasted a
Outside of
lot of
that,
years.
he's been solid. He's been solid, man. He's been solid. We always have winning, most times winning seasons. We always in contention. That falls apart. And all those 8-8 years, host, we had a chance to make the playoffs the last game of the year, and we lost every fucking time. That is not Jerry Jones' fault. It's coach
It's
and his
not Jerry
players'
Jones' fault.
fault.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
right.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Who hires the coaches?
Jerry Jones.
I mean, I think that's his. That may be his little fault. I give him that. That's why I give Howie the edge on him. Well, big edge because Howie just a great. I think Howie's the best GM in football, honestly.
Hey, I will give credit where
Okay.
it's due. Jerry Jones can dodge a quarterback bust like it ain't nobody's business, man. I've never seen that dude draft a bad quarterback in my life.
He
So
don't
I'll give
draft
you
him
that for
very
that.
high. The highest quarterback he ever drafted in his tenure was Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
He took
That's
Quincy
when he
Carter, but
started.
he learned from that. And Quincy Carter wanted to snort
Oh,
coke and
God.
shit. He said, "I'm done with it.
Holy hell, that dude was fucking garbage.
I'm done with that shit."
Chrissy Carter was the worst.
He too
He
busy.
was the worst, bro.
Yeah.
He nose candy, but
Hey, bro, I'll never forgive Jerry Jones for passing up on Manziel and Paxton Lynch. I wanted them to be Cowboys so bad.
Thank God. See?
oh my goodness.
And a lot of people don't know
the
this, host. Jerry Jones
Talk
gets
to me.
blamed, but the guy that really makes our draft picks and picks our talent is Will McClay. Will McClay he works with the Joneses, of course. You got Jerry, then you got Steven, then there's Will McClay. Will McClay is the guy who drafts our prospects. I mean, I think he does great picking talent. We always have great offensive linemen or good offensive linemen. Receivers, you keep a receiver, keep a good tight end. I mean, Jerry picks good talent. I really do it. Sometimes they just don't perform, man. They get to the playoffs and they fold up. So I ain't gonna put that on Jerry.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna put it on here, and I excuse me. I agree with you too, brother. I agree with you on that. Can't just blame. It's the players. What I want to get at is okay. I got you. Supreme. I got you. But just to sum this up, man. And again, thank you guys for listening to these guys and their trades and they give their grades out. It was good talk, man. See Supreme waking up out of the ashes over here. Supreme and Wall Street going at it. It's good. You gotta love a good, clean debate, man. You love it. He said Jerry Jones a fraudulent. I like Jerry Jones
coming out the woodworks. I
I
don't know why people hate on Jerry. I mean, he just makes money.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm about. That dude make money, bro. hey,
make money, keep my boys.
Man. But I just to close this thing out, man. I think the Cowboys made a good move by getting Quinn Williams. Like Mark said, the guy can be a pass rusher and he's a hybrid. He's a pass rusher and a running run stopper as well. So this is good for the Cowboys, man. This is really good. That's really major big for him. And I seen Quentin Williams when he was in the University of Alabama. Like he was tearing it up. You know, I mean, I know he's pro now. He didn't. I mean, he had a fair run with the Jets too, man. He did pretty good with the Jets. But man, for the Cowboys to get this guy, then they got Logan Wilson. Like this can be. I ain't saying right now. Maybe next year. They got to get some. Oh, you better know it. You better know it, baby. You better know it. But yeah, this is good for the Cowboys. It's good, man. This is good. That's a good place, perfect place for him to be. Now, Street can't Uber flush. Get these guys on one accord and get these guys rolling. Not now, not this season. Not expecting anything this season because it's halfway through. But next season, Dallas Cowboys right now should be top 10 defense next year. They should. They just got to add a couple more pieces. Like Q said, they got that secondary, that back end. They need work on that secondary because truth be told, Street, that secondary is a little bit bad.
So, it is bad, but your secondary is a product of your front end too. You can't sit back there and cover for 5, 7, 8 seconds either. You know what I mean? So they gotta get some heat. We haven't been getting no heat on the quarterback. But this is gonna help. Yeah. That interior push is gonna help out those tackles, those outside defensive ends, I really believe.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's go. Come on, Buckeyes, man. The Buckeyes.
Yeah.
All right, man. Good talk, y'all. Good talk. God damn it. Good talk. Good talk, man. Let's get to these picks, though. Let's roll these picks out real quick. Real quick, man, we're going to run through the picks real quick. But again, man, take pause, man. Thank you guys still for being here, rocking with us, man. Great discussions today. Good show today right now going on. Again, man, I got my main man, Wall Street. I got the Hall of Famer, Q-Dog. I got Supreme, the Latino Heat in the building. And I got Day One. Thank you guys still for being here with us. We're going to run through these picks real quick here. He said chilling, watching Texas Tech. Okay. Said Cowboys going number 1 defense. No, I ain't said Cowboys going number 1 defense. I said top 10. Top 10.
Hey, Mr. Vincent, if you like college football, man, make sure you come back on Tuesday. We cover college football in the Power Hour during On the Mark.
There you go. Come on, man.
5 p.m., baby.
Hit that subscribe button while you're bullshitting. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe. Let's go through these picks, man. I'm talking too much here. Waste y'all time here. All right, let's start with who won last week? The dog won. Come on. Matter of fact, I'm jumping ahead of myself. Got to reveal who won for week 9. Are you ready for my dramatic song here? That's right there. Oh man, gotta love it. Gotta love sound effects. Just makes it what it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of week 9 and the king of predictions is the MVP, Rockstar Rock with the win. Rockstar Rock, a very impressive win. By the way, Rockstar Rock is the winner of week 9. Week 9. Rockstar Rock with the win. Congratulations to you, Rock. I know you probably at work right now getting that moolah, but you are the winner. And you are the king, sir. You are the winner. To bring up the standings real quick here. Oh, both Viking fans. Q-Dog and Supreme both tied 9-5. Both went 9-5. Streets went 10-4. 10-4. And Rockstar Rock with a massive win. He went 13-1. One game.
He came close to my record. Oh, snap.
Ain't close. 13-1. Holy, she's dizzy. She's dizzy here, man. So shout out to Rockstar Rock, man.
I think that one was a Detroit game, probably.
Oh,
that probably was the one that got it.
Thank you. OG.
I said that
New
one
Orleans
was
in Detroit. Oh,
yeah. That one got it. He'd have been 14.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Thank God for the Vikings.
Yep.
Thank God for Minnesota.
Purple
and gold, baby.
Don't try to drink Kool-Aid now, Joe.
There you go.
I've been drinking the Kool-Aid.
No, you didn't turn yellow belly. You didn't turn yellow belly.
Yeah, he been drinking it. What you mean? He been drinking
it. Q-Dog gatekeeping out here.
Me, man. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I know, right?
I just did the skull like
bouncer.
an hour and a half ago.
You hesitated.
He was skull
I
clapping.
watched you. When you went, and your hand didn't come, it didn't do like that. Your hand went right here and stopped.
And there you go, OG. There you go.
One hand. Like,
your hands went
there you go.
One hand, man. That's
Caught his ass.
You know how it goes. You done done it.
That's crazy, man.
There you go.
Oh, damn. Oh. Hey,
betrayed my Q, man. That's crazy.
Q.
Got him tripping.
Hey, let's see if Street can do it. Street, let's see if Street do it. Come on, Street.
I won't even lift my motherfucking arms. Oh, stay broke.
Street.
Ain't gonna
That's
happen.
crazy, man.
I'll do it after we smack y'all around later on this year. After we smack y'all around later this year, I'm gonna scold for y'all there.
That's a bet.
Okay.
You gotta do it. How about that?
We know what you guys do. What you guys look like.
I'll do it. If y'all beat us, I damn sure do it. If y'all beat us, I know that ain't happening.
You might well get ready.
We're gonna get after little JJ. So I'll do it. If y'all beat us, I'll scold for every show for the rest of the football season.
You better be practicing then, because you guys can't handle the.
I'm gonna need something in return now. I need something in return.
Defense? Oh God!
All right, let's get on.
We got something different coming.
I see how it is. I see how it is, man.
All right, let's do the dog here. Let's do the dog. God damn. All right, man. He chose the Broncos over the Raiders. Got the win on that. He's choosing the Colts over the Falcons, the Panthers over the Saints, the Bears over the Giants, Texans over the Jags, the Bills over the Dolphins, Minnesota. Here we go with that. Messing up again. The Browns over the Giants. The Browns over the Jets. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Everybody good? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Bucks over the Bucks over the Patriots. The Seahawks over the Cardinals. The 49ers over the Rams. Lions over the Commanders. Chargers over the Steelers. Eagles over the Packers. Q, let's talk about this Chargers over the Steelers gig.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like they're gonna be playing at home, and Harbaugh have them hyped, and I know the Steelers put the smashing on the Colts, but I don't know if they can replicate that on going on the road playing the Chargers. I got to pick an upset somewhere along with it this week, and I think that's my upset. Hello?
Okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah. Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Everybody good? Yeah, I can hear. Street, you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Might be me. I might be lagging here. All right, let's go to Supreme's pick here. Supreme, my man, $1 in a dream to make yourself supreme. I don't know why I like this saying. All right, he chose the Broncos over my Raiders. Got the win on that. The Colts over the Falcons. What's going on with my internet here? Oh, okay. Colts over the Falcons. The Panthers over the Saints. The Giants over the Bears. The Jags over the Texans. Buffalo over Miami. The Vikings, his Vikings over the Ravens. The Browns over the Jets. So similar to the Dogs here. The Bucks over the Patriots. The Cardinals over the Seahawks. The Rams over the 49ers. The Lions over the Commanders. The Steelers over the Chargers. And the Eagles over the Packers. Supreme, man, you said I just went past it. The Cardinals over the Seahawks here. What do you see in that game? The Cardinals over the Seahawks?
I've been watching the Seahawks a long time. And there's been times when these Cardinals are 3 whatever, and they look like one of the worst teams in the league, and they upset the Seahawks. That division plays each other really hard, and they know what's up. You know what I mean? When they play each other, and this is the type of game that Sam Darnold's going to have to put on the cape, and we're going to see if he's going to be, elevating to that kind of style of quarterback. So I got to pick. I like to pick some upsets here because I got to make some ground here and there. But I just feel like it's going to be a closer game than people think.
Yeah, right.
I just feel like when they have Jacoby Brissett starting, they're just a different team. They just have way more belief in themselves, and their offense is a lot more competent. So it's just one of those games,
Okay. All right. Well, damn. Everybody's pretty much similar here. Let me get Street pick up here. I didn't get a chance to put them in Street, but unless I do have it right here. I do. Street.
I got him. I got him.
With the Colts. He went the Colts over the Falcons. I got him right here.
Okay.
I got the Panthers. He went with the Panthers over the Saints. The Bears over the Giants. The Texans over the Jags. Did you give me the Bills?
I went with the Bills.
Give me the Bills and the
I
Dolphins.
took the Bills.
No, you didn't. All right, Buffalo over the Dolphins. He went with the shit. Damn, Street.
Do you
got the Vikings or the Ravens?
I took the Ravens. I'm never betting on them dumb bum ass Vikings.
Yeah, go ahead. You read them and I
Fucking hate them.
So the ones you just named, the other ones, I took the Jets. I took the Jets over the Browns. I took the Bucks over the Patriots. I took the Seahawks. I took the Lions. Can y'all hear me? I took the Lions, the Rams, the Steelers, and the Eagles. Now I can't hear nobody else.
No, we're just waiting. Can you hear me? Check. But anyways, Q-Dog, how about our Vikings, man? It's looking pretty good.
I like the way they're playing, man. I hope they can keep it up.
We just got to be healthy, man. That's all. If we're healthy, we got more than just a hope.
I think our two players, McCarthy and Van Ginkel, made a difference on both sides of the ball.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's a whole different defense.
I wish Bernard can. Man, he gets there, but he can't pull him down.
So many times he gets a hold of him and then just slip away. God. And I'm like, oh, bro.
I can't believe that. He had about 12. He had about 13 sacks already.
So true.
Can't hold him.
The Street go through his picks, man. I'm having some technical difficulties.
He did,
yeah. Yeah, he went through him.
The Street get his picks in?
Yeah, he got him in.
Okay. I don't know what the heck going on with pissing me off already. You can tell in my face. Just trying to play it off. But nevertheless, man. What's picks I didn't go through? That was it. What street go?
He was having audio issues again. He couldn't hear anybody.
Oh, okay. All right. Everybody good. Everybody can hear me.
Yep.
It's a little bit of a delay here, but nevertheless, I'll fight through it. As long as y'all can hear me, it might take a second, but nevertheless. All right, man. That was everybody picks for week 10. We're gonna find out next week who's gonna be the winner. Now let's get to the. No, Mark.
No, I'm retired. I'm just a guest today, dog.
You're a guest. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's all good.
All right.
Yeah. It's all good. Let's get to these. Damn, shit lagging. All right. Let's get to the meat and potatoes here. Times Supreme. Get in the ring, baby. Go.
Let's see if my brain works.
Listen on time, but time here. It is trivia time. It is trivia time. I can't believe this here. Wow, it's been a long time. All right. So how this goes, Supreme, is I'm going to ask 7 questions, and whoever has the most out of these 7 questions will be the winner. Simple as that. The winner will have to face this man right here, the dog, the champ,
the legend.
Gotta face the champ. So who can do it? The legendary Q-Dog. Yeah. All right. So, Mark, do you want Supreme to go first, or you want to fight this out and see who's going to go first?
Let Supreme go first. It's his first time. Why not?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, Supreme. Here we go. Oh, before traditional here. I'm going too ahead of myself. Q, who you got here? You got your Viking brother, Supreme, or do you have young Mark?
Oh, bro, what kind of question is that? Come on now. You already know. Well, I got the stick with my bro. Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. The Viking connection is up in here.
Yeah.
All right, Supreme, you going first. Here we go, brother. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Who is the only Seahawk to be named NFL MVP?
Shaun Alexander. It's my best guess because I
Shaun Alexander it is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Shaun Alexander it is.
Wow.
You got that one, bro. I was
Shaun
right there in my mind
Alexander
with you.
it is.
I wanted to say Russell because I'm like, hey, did Russell actually win one?
All
right.
Did.
Go first blood, bro. Go ahead.
Oh.
Shaun Alexander it is.
Wow.
Mark,
All right, Mark. Here we go, Mark. Here we go. Who was the youngest quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
I'm gonna take a guess and say it's our arch enemy, Patrick Mahomes.
No.
Get him, Kareem.
Supreme?
Ben Roethlisberger. Final answer, Ben Roethlisberger.
There you go.
It would be my enemy.
Ben Roethlisberger.
That's right. Go in his mouth, Kareem. Go in there.
All right.
Go in there, my Viking brother. Yes, sir.
All right, OG.
Go in there.
I see how it is.
Yes, sir.
That was
it was stolen by Supreme.
All right, Supreme. So you stole that. You stole Mark's question. You stole that one from Mark, so it goes back to Mark now.
Okay.
All right, Mark, get on the board here. What
As an
team
active
was
player,
the
I believe
very
it was
last
the
team
Washington
that Deion
Commanders.
Sanders played on as
Washington Commanders.
Washington Commanders? It is. I don't know why
Yeah.
it's not doing that, but Washington
come on now.
Commanders it is.
Come on now. Come on now.
That was a gimme. That's all right.
All right, Supreme, back on you. I don't know what's going on with my computer. Damn. Back on you, Supreme. Here we go. Who was the number 1 draft pick in 2020?
Baker Mayfield? What was the year after? Oh.
No.
So to answer the question, Baker Mayfield was 2018, my good friend. He deservedly went number 1. But in 2020, that was Joe Burrow. COVID draft. Yes,
Tie
sir.
game.
What happened,
Tie
man?
game.
It was 2-0, Q-Dog. What happened?
That's all right. You gonna go in your mouth. Hold your mouth steady. Hold your mouth steady. That's all.
This ain't
Oh, damn, Q.
I do trivia, dog.
Hold your mouth steady.
I do trivia.
Hold your mouth steady. He going in there. Don't worry about it. You gonna bleed out. Don't worry about it.
It's 3 questions left, Supreme. No pressure.
All good.
All right. So that was stolen by Mark. So it's back on you, Supreme. What quarterback threw a total of 30 interceptions in a single season in 2019?
Jameis Williams or Mr. W, man, eating the W? Yeah, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is my final answer.
There you go.
Jameis
going back in your mouth
Winston
now.
it is.
Yeah, they're going back in your mouth.
Jameis
Open wide.
Winston
Open
it
wide.
is. Jameis Winston.
Open wide like you at the dentist, baby.
Yeah.
You coming in there.
I always got the name mixed up there.
All right.
Choo. Knuckle sandwich. There you go.
What you got for me, host?
Slip.
All right. So
Slip on a banana peel. I want you to slip on a banana peel.
It's on you, Mark. 2 to go.
Yeah.
2 to go. 2 to go.
The last team to go undefeated in the regular season. Emphasis on
What
regular
team
season,
was
the 2007 New England Patriots. The New England Patriots when they lost to Eli in the Super Bowl.
Is the who? I couldn't hear you.
The New England Patriots when they lost to Eli in the Super Bowl.
That was a gimme.
New England.
Whew.
All right, last question here. Man, my joint is lagging so bad. I don't understand it. So all right, Supreme, here we go. You got to get this one. You get this wrong. You get this wrong, and Mark gets it. He wins now. Here we go. Well, if you get this right, Mark got one more shot at it. What is going on here? What is the most points scored by a team in the Super Bowl?
I know what the most points ever was in a game, not 72, but I don't think that was in a Super Bowl. I'll have to take a wild guess because nothing's coming to mind. But we'll say 38 because I am definitely lost.
No. No. Mark for the win.
Isn't it? I'm using Supreme's answer from earlier in the show. Wasn't it 2013 when the Seahawks put 55 on the Broncos?
What's the answer?
Isn't it 55 that the 2013 Seattle Seahawks put on Denver in the Super Bowl?
No, but you got to win anyway. The answer is 55.
Okay. I got the score right.
That goes back before my time.
That's all right,
mine
man.
too,
That's all right.
bro.
I got him next week.
55
Congratulations.
by the
Be on
49ers.
next week too. I'm going in his mouth.
You got it right. You got it right. Roll,
You stand up
roll
too.
T.
You be on here next week. No excuse.
Wait.
Champ. Good shot, Kareem. You did good.
Good game, Supreme. Good game.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Hey,
you'll get
you did good, bro.
Almost.
Yeah,
Bro,
man.
you did good, man.
I'm gonna let you sit
55,
back
though.
next week and show you how to really go in his mouth.
Let's go.
I'm gonna go in there.
I don't know about next week, OG, but I got you.
Oh, I knew something.
Hey, bro, I gotta make the money, man. So there's money to be made out here in these streets. Somebody gotta do it.
Hey, man. Mark gets to win. Mark gets to win 4-3, man. But you gotta give Supreme a big hand, man, because he stood in there. Holy hell! That was probably one of the best start-offs ever in real sports history, man. That was
nice.
Yeah. Holy damn!
I definitely
Supreme
like some
start-off,
people
though.
can
That's
like
what's up, though.
recollect a bunch of stuff. I'm just not that guy. For me, it's like I don't got like filing cabinets in my head. It's just a whole bunch of papers all over the place, and I just kind of happen to know where to look sometimes. And sometimes I look in the wrong place, and I was like, wait. Yeah, I don't even remember, but that was a little bit before my time. Great job, Mark. Great job.
Hey, anytime, bro. Anytime. Happy to do it again.
Hey, you know what though? Yeah, you did good. You definitely did good, bro. You definitely did good. Said OG is Supreme. I got one thing to say. Go Pack, go.
No.
Man, I know you ain't talking. I'm glad to talk. I'm curl up with that thrash on you.
It's all good. I don't like to kick teams when they're down, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, man. Good having you on, John Stover, who's definitely
Absolutely.
in the building.
John
I do, man. All right, man. We're going to get out of here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for the day, man. As always, we want to thank you for watching another episode of the Real Sports Talk Show, man. We really need you guys' help, man. So if you can do us a solid and hit that like button, that thumbs up button, and we appreciate it very much, man. And hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on that bell for all notifications, man. Appreciate you guys for watching another episode of the Real Sports Talk Show all around the world. Thank you so very much. Thank you. All around the world, man. All around the world. And again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. Man. Thank you guys for being here. We got to get out of here, man. Purple and gold bars. My Latino heat. Check us out.
Hey, órale, vatos. Come on. Let's go. We got to remember one of the greatest Latino heat in the world, man. Man, I miss that guy. He was a heck of an entertainer. Yeah. You know, but the one thing is that the thing that the Real to Sports podcast has with Latino Heat, the original, is that it's all about entertainment and fire here. And you're never going to have a dull moment on this podcast, guys. It's awesome to have you guys here. Don't forget to be back here next week, 7 p.m. back to our regular time. You guys are incredible. I love you guys all.
Oh, man. Appreciate you, bro. No doubt. Latino. Hasta luego, senor. Know a little bit, bro. Know a little bit. But nevertheless, man, we're going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Me and my main man, Young Mark, the day one. We'll be back this Tuesday with some news from the UFL and college football. And we will have all the scores for week 10. And you will get the quickest reviews you will ever get, man, right here for 1 solid hour, man. Go ahead and in the search bar on YouTube, man, type in Real to Sports and hear the power. Again, man, join us Tuesday night at 7 p.m. man, the Real Sports Power Hour on YouTube. Now, everybody around the world, man, that's watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the show. On behalf of myself, Supreme, the Latino Heat, the Day One, and the legendary Q Dog, man. Everybody around the world, man, please be safe and stay safe. And that, soldiers, is in order.